Why am I laughing? You're laughing too. I'll save you a seat in hell. Fuck, man. Chuck said he wants to fight 3 more times. Oof, that's a big ask if you're asking me, because he's pushing 50, or 40 something. I'm not sure, man. I don't know if he can hack it that long, but I'm gonna go Tito in that fight because he's more active. He's been more on a roll, and yeah, I think Dana White's right for not putting this fight on. So Oscar De La Hoya's got a big problem on his hand if something really bad happens to Chuck. But don't get me wrong, I'm a big Chuck Liddell fan. I wish him the best. I'd want him to win. I want him to win. But if he wins, he's gonna have another fight. Well, I don't know. I think if I'm gonna bet, I'm gonna go Tito in that fight.
I have no idea because I don't know what kind of conditioning either one of them is. I don't know. There's so many variables. Like, they're older now, so who knows if they still have the mobility, the flexibility, the anticipation. Like, there's so many factors. I honestly don't know. I will watch, though. I'm definitely interested in watching because they're legends. I'm definitely one of them's getting finished. I know that. I don't know whoever lands first.
I think Tito's been a little bit more active than Chuck has. So I'm gonna go with Tito.
In this one, they're both legends. I respect them both. They did a lot for the sport. I want to see both of them win because they're already they're coming almost like out of retirement. I think both of them. I think Tito officially also announced retirement before. So both of them coming out of retirement, both of them already older, and I just hope they're not doing it for money because I think that they made enough before, and I hope they're not doing it just for money, but for love of the sport, similar kind of to what Renzo Gracie is doing, But if I would pick a winner, it would definitely be Tito Ortiz. I think he's just a little bit more. He's been staying in shape and being active a little bit longer, and just seeing kind of like him in person, his presence. He looks a little bit like he's been, in shape, and he's been, even in his time off, he's been doing something. And to me, he looks a little bit more of a active and, like a live body.
Oh my God, man, that's crazy. I can't even believe that I will watch that, but I probably will just because I love fighting and I follow everything. But I think that comes down to the same thing. I mean, Tito's lost to Chuck, 2 times? So, like, he has to deal with that in his mind going into this fight. I know Chuck's been off for 10 years now, and he's faced some pretty devastating losses on his way out. So it might be a little bit different, but I'll go with Chuck in that fight. I think his hands are a little bit much for Tito.
Yeah, whoever's on the best juice.
Shit, I don't know. I mean, I hope Chuck knocks him out for sure. That's what I'm hoping for. But Tito looks like he's aging a little bit better than Chuck is. Chuck looks like a 60-year-old man that shouldn't be fighting. Tito looks like he could probably still get in there and do it.
Those are some vets right there. You know what? I hate to do Chuck like this because we both come from Kempo Karate, but I just think that Tito has aged better. I would love to see Chuck go out there and get a knockout, but I think Tito has aged better. But that being said, I'm still gonna put it on Chuck. Forget it.
Man, I'm so I hate that. I was watching the Wanderlei Rampage fight, and I was like, man, come on, move on. Like, I know you're getting paid good, but dude, you're both out of shape. Like, it's almost sad for me to see that shit. I don't like it. Same with like Tito can still compete, but I feel like Chuck, I don't know. Both of them, man. Like, grow the fuck up.
Chuck Liddell by knockout. Got to go with the. I'm not under Zinkin management, but I got to go with the Zinkin team guy, as well as, like, I've always just been a huge Chuck Liddell fan. He's one of the pioneers of the sport. One of the reasons guys like myself got into fighting.
Man, I just hope the paramedics that are on site for that fight have their medical cards and bags ready to go in that fight. I mean, these guys are veterans. I don't necessarily think they need to fight each other, but at the end of the day, I just hope that both guys make out that fight healthy or somewhat healthy.
Oh, shit. It's still on. I didn't know it was still on. I thought it was like a PR thing, like Floyd Mayweather and Naka. I don't even know the name of the other guy. But yeah, Tito's gonna win for sure. Well, I don't know. I for sure. I saw some video of Chuck eating pads, and they didn't look that great. And I think he just needed some money. Eh?
Whoever lands first, honestly, I don't even know why that. I mean, respect to the legends, but come on, guys. Like, you guys got kids. Like, hang them up, man. Hang them up. You guys don't need to fight anymore. Like, you don't need to do this. I get that you want to do it. It's easy. Maybe it's easier for me to say because I'm still doing it. I don't know when I'm their age how I'll feel, but I guess I'm gonna pick Tito because based off of his last performance and based off Chuck's last performance, I guess I'm gonna pick Tito.
Tito, he's just been more active. I think that he's probably in better shape. You know, I think his body's a little bit younger than Chuck's is.
Oh man, I don't even know. I guess whoever's still in shape and still been training hard. You know, I mean, how old are those guys now? They're like mid-40s, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just take the ice, man. You know.
This is just a bigger question mark, I guess. I'm happy to see them fight because, of course, they're both legends of the sport. I don't want to see something, that's going to be a heartbreak for me, definitely. If somebody looks bad or gets injured or something like this. But I want to see them shine, one more time, having a great matchup and bang. Or they're both great showmen, and I can't wait for this fight. I'm going with Tito definitely because he looks like he's the most he's still doing it. He's coaching a lot of people. I don't really know what Chuck Liddell is doing on a regular basis, but Tito is a coach. He's in a gym all the time, every day. Even if he's not training, he's still hanging around. So I guess he's still training and being in shape. So definitely with Tito.
There's no way Tito loses that. I'm watching Chuck hit pads, and those are the best highlights they could get off him hitting pads. I've never seen something so embarrassing. Honestly, it's kind of sad to see Chuck in there. He's got some serious CTE going on. There's no way he should be getting in there. I think that I don't know how anyone's even clearing him to fight. It's embarrassing. I think all the medical personnel, anyone that's involved, they should all be fired instantly. I think that you just see him hit pads for 3 seconds. He's probably on all the sauce again as well, and he still looks like complete garbage. So I honestly think it's an embarrassment to the sport.